beloved seekers of peace, and you, souls who feel lost in the current of life. I, Lao Tzu, who found peace in the simplicity of the Tao, see your incessant search for control, your struggle against the natural flow of things. You are like boats on a river, rowing furiously against the current, exhausted and getting nowhere. But I tell you that true strength does not lie in resistance, but in surrender to the flow. Peace is not conquered with effort, but achieved with the absence of struggle. The Tao is like a river, and your serenity is like the water that allows itself to be carried by it. Before we begin, I ask you to like this video so that this meditation can bless more people who also need to receive the wisdom of the flow. Now find a comfortable position. You can sit or lie down. Gently close your eyes and allow your mind to begin to calm down. Feel your breath, the air that enters and the air that leaves, like the tide of the ocean that comes and goes. Your breath is your safe harbor, your point of connection with the present. Let each inhalation fill you with peace, and let each exhalation release the tension from your body, loosening every muscle and relaxing every nerve. Now imagine that you are on the bank of a calm river. The river is the Tao, the flow of life. The water is clear and flows with an unshakable serenity, neither rushing nor stopping. You are like a light boat tied to the bank. You have the power to untie your boat and surrender to the flow, but you hesitate, afraid of the unknown that the river might bring you. Your mind creates barriers to prevent you from moving forward. You are afraid of the future. Now imagine your worries as heavy stones on your lap, each one representing a fear, an anxiety, an uncertainty. They weigh you down and prevent you from moving freely, robbing you of your lightness and your peace. Feel their weight, the weight of anxiety, the weight of plans that went wrong, the weight of what might happen tomorrow. You carry this burden, and it prevents you from living in the present with total freedom. Now visualize that, with each exhalation, one of these stones detaches and falls into the river. Listen to the gentle sound of the stone plunging into the water, a sound of liberation, and feel the relief that its absence brings you. Let go of one, then another, and another. Your mind may resist, for it is attached to these worries, but with each exhalation, allow more and more stones to let go and get lost in the flow of the river. You are getting rid of every burden. You fear failure. Now imagine that failure is your torn sails, the ones that prevent you from sailing smoothly and efficiently. You believe that failure defines you, that it prevents you from moving forward, from trying again. But the truth is that failure is just a point on the path, an opportunity for learning, a lesson that makes you wiser. It is not your final destination, but a part of your journey. Now visualize that the wind of the Tao, the force of life, is blowing in your direction. This wind is the wisdom that guides you. Allow it to heal your torn sails, sewing them with the thread of acceptance and humility. Your sail does not need to be perfect to carry you forward, just functional. Feel how the wind fills you with confidence, with purpose, and with a new strength to move forward. You are attached to the past. Now imagine that your boat is full of objects from a time that is gone. They are your hurts, your regrets, your guilt. They weigh you down and prevent you from moving forward, keeping you trapped on a bank that no longer exists, to a version of yourselves that no longer represents you. Let them go, one by one. They served you, but they no longer serve you. Feel the freedom of letting go of these objects. Let them fall into the river and be carried away by the flow. The river does not judge what it carries. It does not stop to analyze the past. It just flows, accepting everything that its bed gives it. And you must accept your past in the same way, as part of your flow, but not as your destiny. The acceptance of the past is the key to peace. You fear the opinion of others. Now imagine that the opinions of others are ropes that tie you to small docks along the bank. You stop to see if others applaud you, if they approve of you, if they judge you, and this prevents you from following your own journey. Cut these ropes with the blade of your self-love, of your inner truth. Your journey is yours alone, and it does not need anyone's approval. Your journey is no one else's. Now visualize that your boat is free, completely untied. There are no ropes, no anchors. There is nothing holding you back. It is ready to be carried away by the flow of the river without resistance. Feel the lightness of your boat, the lightness of your soul. You are not fighting, you are not resisting. You are just being in perfect harmony with the universe. The Tao will take you where you need to go. You do not have to know the way, you do not have to draw a map, for the river knows. Your only task is to trust in its wisdom, in its strength. Trust in the wisdom of the flow, in the wisdom of the universe. Your life does not need to be controlled. It needs to be lived, and life will guide you to where you need to be at the right time. Inhale deeply. Feel your breath anchoring you in the present, in the only moment that is real. With each inhalation, feel the peace that comes from the total acceptance of your current state. With each exhalation, release the need for control, your anxiety to plan and to predict. You are not the oar, you are the boat. Allow yourselves to be carried with total confidence. Life is a dance, not a battle. Your struggle against the flow leaves you exhausted and wounded, with the feeling that nothing is moving you. Your surrender to the flow brings you a dance with life, a dance that renews you and fills you with joy. Feel the joy of being carried away by the flow of the Tao, in perfect synchrony with the universe. You are in your boat, in your own river. The landscape around you changes at every moment, and you observe it with the curiosity of a child, without attachments. Do not cling to any landscape. Everything is impermanent. The mountains you see now will soon be behind you, and the waters that surround you today will soon pass. And your peace resides in this impermanence, in the acceptance of change. The river, at times, has turbulent waters. You cannot avoid them, but you can accept them. Now imagine a small waterfall in front of you. Do not row against it. Do not fear it. Surrender to it. Feel the cold of the water, the force of the current. Allow the river to carry you through the turbulence, for it will lead you back to calm, and you will be stronger. The turbulence is gone, and you feel stronger for having surrendered, for not having fought. Your strength is not in resistance, but in acceptance, a virtue that makes you unshakable, capable of enduring the storms of life without breaking. Your resilience is not in the fight, but in the flow, in the ability to move with life and not against it. You have learned from the waterfall that life takes you through challenges and that you are strong enough to get through them, because your strength does not lie in rigidity, but in fluidity and serenity. Now let's continue our journey. The river at times has calm waters, serene, inviting you to a pause. In these moments, you linger, wanting them to last forever, trapped by an attachment that prevents you from moving forward. But I tell you that stagnation is the opposite of the flow. And life, like the river, is always in motion, always transforming itself. Your peace resides in the understanding that calm is a moment, a pause in the journey, and not a final destination to be reached. Enjoy the calm, but do not cling to it, for the flow will continue, and your happiness resides in the ability to move with it, without resistance. Life will bring you moments of calm, of joy, of peace, and your only task is to enjoy them fully, with gratitude in your heart, knowing that they are part of a larger flow, that they are a gift from the Tao. Feel the calm in your hearts, the serenity in your soul, and allow this peace to fill you completely. And when the river moves again, move with it, with the same lightness with which the water dances with the wind, without effort, without struggle, just in perfect harmony. You are in your boat, in your own flow. Your life is a river that takes you where you need to go, and your worry about the destination is an illusion that prevents you from living in the present. Do not worry about the destination, for the journey is the destination. You are already in the destination. Your destination is the flow itself, the experience of simply being and of moving with life. Your purpose is not in a distant place, but in your ability to be present in every moment of your journey. Inhale deeply, and with each inhalation, feel the peace that comes from living in the flow, from being one with the Tao, with the force that moves all things. And with each exhalation, release your fear of the future, your regret of the past, and your need for control, which ties you to a life of suffering. You are the boat, and life is the river, and you are in perfect harmony. Your only task is to trust, to surrender to the wisdom of the universe. Your boat is your body. Your soul is your consciousness, and your task is to keep it calm and serene, regardless of external circumstances. You can observe life without identifying with it, without letting yourselves be carried away by its tragedies or its triumphs. You can feel the emotions without letting yourselves be carried away by them, like clouds passing in the sky. You are the observer, the lighthouse that remains unshakable in the midst of the storm, and that is your true strength. Your life is a river of experiences, and you can accept them all, the good and the bad, with the same serenity, knowing that they are all part of your flow, and that they all teach you and make you grow. Do not judge what happens to you. Do not resist what you cannot change. Just accept what is, and what is will become what must be in its own time. Acceptance is the key to peace. Your journey is unique. You are not competing with anyone else. Do not compare yourselves to the boats on other rivers. Your river is yours alone, and your flow is yours alone. Your peace resides in living your own life, in following your own path, and not the life you think you should live to please others. Your truth is your compass, and your only responsibility is to be faithful to it. You are in your boat. The river carries you. Feel the wind on your face, the sun on your skin. You are alive, and your life is a miracle, a gift from the Tao. Enjoy it, accept it, and live it with gratitude, for every moment is a gift, an opportunity to simply be. Your happiness is not in a distant destination, but in the ability to find joy in the present, in the flow of life. Your mind, which was once a storm of thoughts and worries, is now a calm river. You have filled it with the peace of acceptance, with the wisdom of the flow, and you have become one with the river. and your life has become a continuous meditation, a state of presence and peace. Your search for serenity is no longer a struggle, but a state of being, a reflection of the Tao within you. Inhale deeply and feel the peace that fills you. And exhale, releasing what no longer serves you, what weighs you down and limits you. And when you feel ready, slowly, very slowly, open your eyes and bring the peace of the river into your world, into every task, into every encounter, into every new challenge. Allow the serenity of the river to guide you in every step. Remain for a moment in the stillness. Feel your breath, your body. You are here in the present, and in the present resides your only true happiness. And your task, your only task, is to remain in the flow, even when life seems turbulent. Remember the river, for it will teach you to remain calm in the midst of the storm. Remember that you are the boat, and that life is the river, that you do not have to row against the current, nor fight against the stones that arise on the path, that you can surrender to the flow, and that it will take you where you need to go. Trust in the Tao, for it knows the way, and your only duty is to follow with it, without resistance. May the peace of the river be with you. May your life be a flow, and may your soul find serenity in acceptance. Be like water, which is soft and weak, but which is the strongest of all things, for it can shape the mountain and erode the stone. May your strength be that of adapting to everything without breaking. May your life be a reflection of the infinite and unshakable serenity of the Tao, for true happiness is not in controlling the river, but in being one with it, in being part of its flow, in being serenity itself. The peace you seek is not in a distant place, but within you, waiting to be discovered. And may this meditation have given you a glimpse of the peace that awaits you when you free yourselves from the need for control, from your anxiety for certainties. May your journey be one of peace and purpose, and may your boat sail with serenity. You have the power to return to this meditation whenever you feel the need to reconnect with the flow. May your life be an eternal return to the river, to the Tao, your source of peace and serenity.